part of yesterday's job was on a crepe myrtle that had an interesting branch structure that I had to deal with. I wasn't quite sure if it was the right decision that I was making, but come along with me and you tell me what you think. All right, I've got an interesting situation here. I've got this beautiful crepe myrtle, but let me show you what's going on here. It has got this going on, and the two trunks are actually growing together. They're going to be pushing on each other. This is still a fairly young tree. It's going to get quite a bit bigger, and as they grow, this is going to be pushed out as well as this, and this one is the dominant one, and you can see that that comprises a fairly large amount of the upper canopy. So I made the suggestion that we get rid of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to leave a fairly good sized hole up there, but in the long run I see that causing more damage than it's worth. I was able to get the bucket truck in close enough, and I made the decision to go up to the top of the canopy and extract the pieces from this branch that I wanted to take out of there. But figuring out which part to keep and which part was part of it was a little difficult. It took me a while. Here's a little higher shot from way up. This is a white flowering crepe myrtle. You can see a few flowers. No, I got to take it in pieces because I got to separate it right there. I got to take a couple pieces and pull them apart. If I cut it at the bottom, it's going to tear everything as it comes down. You don't want to tear off the bark. Now the cuts that I made had to be very, very careful because it would be really easy to overshoot with a chainsaw. So cut close and finish it up with a handsaw. So no mistakes. So that part right there will sucker out, and I told them to pull the suckers out. You can see there is a little bit of an opening in the center, which will fill in time. But over the long run, I believe that was the right decision.